Hello, hello, hello. This is your host, Free Little, and I am very excited about this interview tonight on the Simply Free Little Talk. Saturday Night Hot Spot is the featuring Dre Synth. He is amazing. He can turn a keyboard into something like no other. This man spins a keyboard around. Mm. And he knows how to captivate his audience. Let me just share with you. In speaking with Dre, it's a thrill right there because he's so excited about what he's bringing to the table and how he gets on that keyboard and begin to play. And I just had to give Facebook a little sample of what he do. And if you are following him on IG, the man plays for so many different artists. And he actually has a concert tonight. So he's doing us a favor by coming on tonight. And we're so excited for that because he has such a busy schedule. But let me tell you, Dre knows how to work that keyboard. He can play it and bring the funk. He can bring it and make it smooth and saucery, with that little sauce, make it hot. But he knows how to captivate that audience. So when he comes in, he's going to share a little bit more about his history, about how he got started, how he was a young man that just came into this because it was so intriguing to him and that he enjoyed playing the music. So, with that being said, I call him a keyboard genius. And he is, because if you ever have listened to his smooth sounds and how he plays with any band or a singer, any artist that he's performed with in the past, he makes it good. Let's say he keeps it hot. He keeps it hot. So I'll tell you, Dre has a concert tonight in Austin, Texas. And because of that, I tell you, he is ready to go. But there's always something with the concerts. There's always something going on his busy schedule. But he also is an entrepreneur. He has the mass with COVID-19 going on. He has been creative to create such a very unique mask that, of course, has his name on it. But what I like the most about his mask is that it glows. He has a mask that actually glows. So if you're in the dark and if you're at one of his concerts, then you can wear that mask and it gets some attention. But as I stated, he is a phenomenal keyboard. So we have an artist that's coming in, and there he is. He's here now. Hey, Dre! Welcome to the Simply Free Little Show. Thank you. This is a busy man. Are you able? I see you still on mute. We can't hear you.
Sorry about that.
There he is.
Right.
I told you you're already in Austin, Texas. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
It's
Yes, ma'am.
beautiful in Austin.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. I'll show you. Can I
Yes,
flip?
nice weather.
Does it let me flip? No.
No, I hear you
Like,
there.
no, I was going to try to show you. Excuse me.
Yeah, show it to us. Yes.
This is our stage setup for tonight.
Okay. Guys, this
Still
is so
getting
exciting.
everything.
This is live.
They're getting everything
Yes.
together. And we have a lot of bands from Dallas. We have a whole showcase with
Yeah, a whole
the world
showcase.
famous. Yeah, with the world famous Tony Williams.
Come on, talk
So,
about it. Tony Williams and who else?
we have Cure for Paranoia and like three other bands that I can't think of their names. But
Okay.
those gonna be the hottest. You need to come see Cure for Paranoia and Tony Williams. They're the ones that are gonna make the show. So
Yes,
we're at
yes.
half step in Dallas, not Dallas, in Austin. Half step bar. So
All right, all
yeah.
right. I thank you. So what kind of food is there?
So they looks like they have a couple of food trucks here. They got some chicken. Look at that. Some great chicken. It smells amazing. Look at that. See, they're making some chicken sandwiches. What kind
Okay.
of chicken? I'm just showing chicken.
Yeah,
They got taco spots
show
on
us
the
what
other
food
side.
they have because that makes the concert right. Food and
This
beverages
is
always.
Spicy Boys fried chicken. Excuse me.
Okay.
It's, they can look it up. It's called Spicy Boys.
Okay. Spicy boys. Okay. Look, Dre,
But then,
I don't know.
yeah,
I know there's just a lot of background noise, but I'm gonna try to say this. I shared with the audience before you were able to get on that you have a concert tonight in Austin. So, guys, if you're tuning in, he is at the site of a concert. I'm just so grateful to you, friend, for taking this time to talk to me while you're about to go live, in a concert. But tell them
yes, ma'am.
about your mask. I love your mask. I got to get one.
Yeah. Well, of course, we had a surprise pandemic that came up. And so I took it as like most people did, to merchandise, my logo and make some drinks with the mask. That way when you're wearing it, you don't necessarily have to have a beard, but you can see my beard. It's
Okay.
kind of pretty. I think so. So you can have a beard in that part. So, but they are breathable. You can, it's been a while since I talked about them. So, but you can
Well,
actually place a filter in there. It has a little pocket filter in the mask. So you can have that,
okay,
because even
listen
though it's
up. It has a
cloth,
filter in this mask, guys, and he has
yeah,
it created for if you have facial hair, it's a protection. Yes, that was creative, Dre.
yeah, thank you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Because well, the cloth ones, they dry out, your beard. So you want
Hmm.
silk or I like velvet. I don't know those like that. But you need silk or kind of nylonish that will help keep the moisture. Just like in your hair when you put the wrap on.
Yeah, yes,
Uh,
yes, yes, yes.
and that,
There. So, Dre,
yeah.
people are really commenting about you and this spin that you do with your keyboard. I told him, I said I call him the keyboard genius because of that. So kind of elaborate on that. Where did that come from?
So I am the first American endorsed artist with Key Pro 360 keyboard stands. They are out of
Okay,
Brazil, and
out of
I'm
Brazil.
one of the, yeah, out of Brazil. And I saw it, and I was like, I have to have it because it's for me,
Yeah.
for what I need to do. So most of the time, I take it everywhere I go when I can, when I'm performing.
Okay.
Uh, but sometimes they already have backlines, so we're getting that. But yeah, it's a wonderful stand. They have a two-tier now, and
Okay.
they also, I just have my own signature line, so I forgot about that.
Yeah.
So they just created one for
Come
me, the
on
Great
now. We're
Synth
talking
signature.
about you. Tell us about the signature line.
Yeah, yeah. So they just created that. So I have my own stand with my own name and my logo on it that can be for
Wow.
purchase and buy.
You guys heard
That's in the
that
mail
here.
now.
He has his own stand. Oh, I love it. I love it. The logo, man,
Yeah,
that's great. That's quite an accomplishment. I'm proud
yes,
of
ma'am.
you. I'm proud of you. And I'm gonna
Thank
go
you.
ahead and put you on the spot. He is very humble, guys. He's very humble. He's just one of the, I don't want to even call you average Joe because that's not you as well. You are really so humble. I remember we all was enjoying a good meal and you just paid the bill like it wasn't nothing. And I'm like, what? And I know people think that's nothing, but that's huge with me. And I love the way you did it. It was nothing to you, but just to give love. And so I wanted to personally, publicly, on this platform of Simply Free Little Talk, to say thank you for being who you are. It's such an honor for me to be able to have this interview with you and let more people know about who you are, not just as an artist, but a person. So thank
Yes, ma'am. No, my pleasure.
you.
Like, I think about the mentors in my life, my family,
Yes, come
uncles,
on, talk
and
about that.
whenever we go out or whoever it is, they take care of us. And so they say, I live to give, and I'm blessed to be a blessing. I know you heard that. But all my uncle's cars, he all of them say, live to give one, live to give two, live to give three. And so if you
Wow.
can
Yes,
give,
yes.
you can be you be a blessing. The Bible says God loves a cheerful giver. So if I'm not happy, I'm not giving.
That's
Because
right.
I'm not
That's
going to
right.
give and
You
not
are
be
such a
unless I'm
giver.
careful.
You are really a
Right.
giver. You are. Yes.
Yeah. So, nonetheless, I just try to do that when I see an opportunity so I can be a
Yes.
blessing. I exercise that for that part because as a child, I decided that was kind of the role that I wanted to be. I wanted to be. Well, now I'm trying to be a philanthropist. And with my
Okay.
skills and my money and different things like that, I want to be a blessing to others in different ways and help build that. But that's kind of another side. But yeah, I just love to give whenever I can because I want to create impact. And like I forgot I did that, right? But you remembered that, and so
Yeah.
it's impact.
I know you
And that's
didn't.
Right.
Yeah,
And so that's what I tell people. I said, no, I'm doing it for impact. Because you don't know.
you don't
People
know.
could have went there and they're like, oh man, I know we're out to eat. I got a little bit too much. This hit while I was at eating. This bill came through and it hit my account. I wasn't expecting
Yes,
that. I might be short. Anything, because life happens. So I was
yes,
in the
that's
space
true.
and I wanted to
Wow.
create that space. So,
Well, you did, and you left an everlasting impression, not just on myself, but my oldest daughter. She always say, "Man, Dre's so cool," and she just loves, your performance overall. Like I say, it's captivating. I didn't say anything that's not true. I told you, you draw the audience in, because I mean, you were just. Let me just say this for everyone to listen. Even in his rehearsal time, it's a concert. It's a concert, Dre. You're very passionate. Where does that passion come from, you think? I know you mentioned family, but what other things stimulate you to that we get from your music? Because we receive from you.
yeah. I, maybe I'll try to figure it out if I can place it. There was a guy that I used to watch as a kid at church. He played the
Okay.
organ and he played the trumpet at the same time. His name was Danny
Whoa.
Jackson. And you could, if I could classify it now as a kid, maybe not. I just see the joy he would just have going forward playing the organ and the trumpet. But when music sounds really good, it starts to feel good,
It
right?
does.
James
Come
Brown,
on. Oh,
right? So when it
yes.
feels good, you start moving, grooving, however it is. You may bob your head, you may dance. It depends on what that is.
Yes,
So
you
as a
do.
kid, I used to play real wild or move a little bit. So I tried not to. I said, let me try to sit still and play this music.
Mm,
And I couldn't do it. I could, but I couldn't. I was like, this is so boring. Why would I
right.
want to do that? And so when I make the music a part of me, it's so much easier to do
Mm.
that for it to come out.
I
And so
love
I
hearing
found the
that.
love in the music. Yeah, I found the love in playing the music. And not to be, I guess, cliche or so, but it is a way that a person speaks. It's a form of
Yeah.
communication,
Well,
right?
music is
So,
universal.
right.
Music
So
really is
you can.
universal. Yes.
So that's how now that I'm older, I would say that I use it.
Wow.
This note speaks to me. So my body is reacting. He touched. I touched that. Or, ooh, or let me
Yes.
spin this because I want this to last a little bit. I create. So I'm just using it as a language as well,
Mhm.
nonverbal communication.
Yes.
So that's what I know.
Well, you do, and what's upcoming projects do you have? Because we're looking forward to more because it definitely shows in your art, your artistry, that you feel it and you let us feel it too. So that's great.
Yes. Currently, I am musical director for a few people. But one of the people I want to say is, come on, Dre, Lakeside. Come along and ride on a
Oh,
fantastic voyage.
yes, I
Yes,
remember Lakeside. Yes,
yes, ma'am.
that is
So
fun.
now that some of the COVID restrictions and things are
Yes.
being lifted, in the sense where festivals were closed and couldn't happen,
Okay. You frozen. Oh, Dre, I don't know if you can hear me. But guys, he was getting to the good juicy part of what he's doing. And so you heard from some legendary artists that he's working with them. He composes, he does a lot. But Dre, we can't hear you. So what I can do is bring you in and out like that and see if we can bring him back in if I see that he's mobile again where we can see him. But that was just great. He's on set right now as we speak. He's going on shortly with a concert that's in Austin, Texas. Dre works with so many great artists, and he just mentioned to us an upcoming project that he's working with legendary artists. And so I'm letting you know that you need to look for his music, look for his artistry and composing music and making things so great. And I know that he didn't have that much time as it is, but I'm just glad he took this time to give of himself to us. Let us know of what he's doing, how he's going laying it down. But you know, if you go on my Facebook page, Free Little, you get to see him in action. Just a little snippet of what he can do with a keyboard. And he even said that as a result of that, he has his own signature line. So look for Dre Simpson. He is the man that you want to listen to smooth sounds, the funky sounds, the sounds that take you there. So check him out. And thank you so much for tuning in to Saturday Night Hotspots. Free Little is the host of Simply Free Little Talk. Tune in next time. Be surprised because we've got more greats coming your way so that you can know about Saturday Night Hotspots. Thank you so much. Good night.